Heavy showers, earth slips and landslides have also affected many other parts of the island over the past few days. Here's a look at the situation that was in these areas yesterday and today.
Train services along the upcountry railway line, which were disrupted when the tracks were blocked between Ella and Demodara following a cut failure, have now been restored. Chief Railway Controller D.V. Gunapala said that train services along the upcountry line are operating up to Badulla only. 3 main roads were closed off today following cut failures reported from 22 locations in Gampola. The Gampola Hemmate Gama Road via Ambulavawa, the Gampola Kadugannawa Road via Watadeniya and the Gampola Gala Road were closed. The Gampola Divisional Secretary noted that 5 families in the Singhapitiya area had been relocated following a landslide. An earth embankment buried a house in Udagama Kehel Pannala in Hemmate Gama. Our reporter says about half of the house was damaged in the incident. A landslide also occurred near the 13th mile post on the Pasara Namunukula main road. Our reporter says the road has been blocked since about 11 o'clock last night after rocks and earth fell from the peak of the mountain. A house was destroyed following a landslide in Nugagahena in Pol Atomodara Grama Nilaldari division in Valigama Matara. Our reporter says about 8 houses on the mountain and several other homes at the foot of the mountain are under threat. Meanwhile, about 30 homes in Randeniya and Vallavaya in the Vallavaya Administrative Division were inundated by flood waters. Our reporter says that the floods were caused by the Kirindi Oya breaking its banks yesterday. The Monaragala District Disaster Management Centre says about 40 homes were damaged by floods in Tanamalvilla, Nikavawa and Bodagama. Meanwhile, the Vallavaya road, which was closed yesterday owing to a landslide, has been reopened. However, the police have requested motorists to exercise caution when using the road in the event of rain. People who were trapped following the landslide were rescued last night with the assistance of the Sri Lanka Army. Meanwhile, steps were taken to break off parts of the bund of the Kumbichan Kuluma Reservoir in Anuradhapura to release excess water and prevent the bund from breaking apart altogether. Our reporter says that sandbags have been used to stop the leak in the bund. The threat aggravated after the leak that was reported at the Kumbichan Kuluma River expanded.
What you just witnessed were footage of landslides and earth slips that had occurred over the past few days in several parts of the island. Now, Gamini Jayatissa, who is the senior geologist of the Landslide and Disaster Management Unit of the National Building Research Organization, says that landslide warnings that have been issued to certain districts in the country due to heavy showers still remains in effect. Particularly, landslide warnings have been issued for the Kegol, Ratnapura, Matale, Kandy, Badulla and Norelia districts. Meanwhile, the DMC or the Disaster Management Centre also issued landslide warnings for roads in Kegol, that is in Mavanala, Aranayaka, Deraniyagala, Yatiyantota, Dehiyovita and Bulatkopitiya district secretariat divisions. Warnings were also issued for the Ratnapura, Balangoda and Imbulpe district secretariat divisions and Egoda, Waleboda, Megoda and Ravana areas as well. Moreover, the DMC issued warnings in the Ratnapura, Ahalyagoda, Kalawana and Godakavela district secretariat divisions, especially Udathalavitiya, Hapugoda and Bibilegama. Motorists and people travelling to these areas had been advised to refrain from travel to these areas because of these landslide warnings, and this should be taken seriously, taking into consideration the disaster which occurred earlier this morning. Recapping what we have been covering here at News First, a landslide, a devastating landslide occurred this morning in the Koslanda area in Haldamulla in Badulla, killing 6 persons while 300 persons remain missing. Now, relief efforts have been stalled for the moment because of heavy showers, also because of the landslides, warnings that have been issued to these areas, but these relief operations are due to commence tomorrow as soon as possible. You can follow the stories that we are covering here on Newsfirst, particularly on the Koslanda tragedy, regarding the landslide warnings, about the latest development on this story on our Twitter account, on our Facebook and on Newsfirst.lk, and also here at the Newsfirst team in Colombo.